The Chatterbox strategy, what is it and how can you use it to grow your membership group? That's what we're going to talk about in this video. One thing better than being seen is other people talking about you. It gives you what's called borrowed trust from those people that's talking about you. It depends on the business and who's talking about you, but if you can get someone that's well known with your target audience, that will massively boost your credibility with that audience. You see this with businesses such as fashion or perfume, where they use influencers or celebrities to endorse the product, or maybe to wear the dress to an event where they'll be seen by the media, and then other people want to buy that dress as well. Then there's PR, when a journalist has written a news report about your business. This is different from you just placing an advert in a magazine, because it's viewed by the reader and seen as the journalist's personal opinion. And because of who they are, they're seen as more credible than the average person that might write a testimonial. But this all comes down to what's called borrowed trust. On a psychological level, you borrow the trust of high-profile people, and their credibility ends up rubbing off on you and on your business. There was a story I heard last week about a movie star. I can't remember who it was, but they said, if you're starting out as an actor in Hollywood, the easiest way to get a job as an actor is to be seen walking down the road with Brad Pitt. And that's because by being seen with a top actor, you're automatically judged as being on their level. So how can you use this strategy to grow your membership group? Well, the first thing is, how can you get people talking about you? And the second, who can you be seen with to be viewed on their level? So the first one, how can you get people talking about you? There's a few ways. You can do something that gets people's attention. That could be some kind of publicity stunt. If you look at Richard Branson's life, for example, every time he launches a new business, he does it through a big publicity stunt that gets everyone talking about it. Then there's people that go against the grain. Perhaps the perfect examples of that are Nigel Farage and Katie Hopkins. Both of these people stand out from the crowd for having opposite opinions to the majority of people. But a less extreme version of these people is to do anything that makes you stand out from the crowd. So maybe an example of that I've seen in the last few years is where people tried to break a world record. Rob Moore did this a few years ago when he did a non-stop public speaking event which lasted 46 hours. Another one was Gareth Sanders, who broke the longest marathon ironing world record by ironing for 100 hours straight. So both of these examples got them talked about in newspapers and on TV. But other less extreme versions could be just publishing PR reports to the local newspapers or industry magazines, and asking people to give testimonials and reviews. You can use this strategy at whatever level you want. But that's how you use the Chatterbox strategy to grow your membership group.